Hey, what's up, Aquarius? Welcome back. We are going to do your he said, she said spread. So let's see what's popping for my dear Aquarius. What are the messages? What's the situation between you and whomever you are dealing with? Let's dive in. Let's dive in. And oh, by the way, I am fully available again for personal readings. So if you are interested in booking one, you can find all the information in the description box below or just on the website. All right. As well as the 7 healing oils, they're ready for purchase. So let's see, my dear Aquarius, what's been popping in your energy. 2 of Cups reverse is the situation right now. 8 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 6 of Swords, and 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, now, you know what this looks like? It feels like you went back to a situation, you wanted to fix it, you wanted to work on it, and then you got met with a little bit of resistance or someone just holding back, or you kind of like figured out something throughout the conversation that didn't really thrill you, and you were just like, you know what, never mind, I'm going the other way around. It's just like making some type of U-turn and be like, okay, you know what, it's confusing me. I feel like this person is holding back a lot of information from me, or you just saw something with your bare eyes, or you figured out some type of information that made you grow a little bit distant from them. And with the 8 of Swords reversed, it's like if it's going to bother you mentally and you're going to feel stuck in a loop, it's probably not worth it. So you want to keep it moving, right? Like that may have been what the situation was about. But yeah, look at that. The Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck saying that you saw something clearly and perhaps you wanted to talk about it, or you wanted to ask the person about it and they kind of like gave you a little bit of cold shoulder, or were a bit suspicious, all right? Because that's what the Page of Swords could also indicate, that, you know, something happened or something was said that felt a little bit suspicious to you, and you were just like, you know what, never mind, it's going to be the same old, let me just keep it moving and not allow the situation to bother me mentally, all right? This person may have cause for some mental fog in your head. So let's see what the situation was for them. What's the situation for them? 7 of Cups, see, mental fogginess, all right, being a little bit up in the air and having a lot of options, choices, decisions, confusing, all right? This is a card of just being confused on like how to react, how to speak, how to be. And they were probably overwhelmed with a lot of things in their life, all right? So the Death card and the Justice. That sounds like something serious just happened here, okay? I mean, for some of you, this person may have been also the one that's been trying to find something out about you, all right? Wanting to come to some type of conclusion here with the Death card. Wanting to make the right decision here with the Justice. You have 4 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you are the one that's coming in with that Justice energy, with that Libra energy. That's you, Aquarius. I mean, you could have been dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio, but I feel like that was you coming in, trying to rectify something, trying to get something out there in the open and make some type of final decision on it, or change it, or end it, or move forward on it. And I feel like this person was just like not having it, you trying to tell them what to do. You know what I mean? It's just like you came forward quite diplomatically All right, you came forward with like, okay, we got to make a decision here. We're going to go left or right, or it was going to end it. Like one of the two should be the case. And they were just like, oh, you're trying to be bossy or cocky. No, I'm not having it. All right, they probably rejected your offer of trying to fix it because they may have thought like, well, this is not going to end well, so let me just like ignore it. Because the Four of Cups for me is also a card of like trying to ignore a situation because it's emotionally asking too much from someone to make that change. And after they kind of like rejected this offer, they started to take a deeper look at it, and they're like, maybe I should have just seen it from their perspective, because maybe it would actually make us move forward in the situation instead of like drastically putting an end to it. Like it feels like they drastically felt cornered about something. Let's see, what is the situation now? What's going on, or what will be coming in for you? Three of Pentacles, teamwork. Oh, me likey. I like this. King of Cups and the Fool. So there is a chance here. There is absolutely a chance. Some type of offer that got rejected due to someone's ego, right, is going to be falling down. The ego is falling down here. And the Four of Cups reverse is definitely indicating that whomever rejected your offer, which is them, they got the Four of Cups right there. They rejected it for just to let you know that you should not be arrogant. Like that's the type of energy that I'm getting through. As in like, who does Aquarius think they are? Like that's seriously the energy that I'm picking up on. It's just like a little ego game. Like, how dare they? How dare they telling me how it should be or what is right and what is wrong? So that's like karma biting you back. Ouch. Yep. Tower reverse, the Fool reverse. I mean, obviously. The Lover's card and the Seven of Wands reverse. Wow, this person has been resisting you for the longest. They've been trying to escape this connection due to a lack of confidence, but the connection is so strong, they're pulling you back in. Or you're pulling them back in, because I feel like you dust yourself off. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. It's like, either you're going to work with me and we're just going to be fine, hella fine, King of Cups. Like, there is so much love to explore together. Like, let's just cut it, right? Like, let's cut this. Like, you got so much love to share and you're ready to make some type of sacrifice. I feel like the Three of Pentacles is like, it's building, it's compromising, right? The Justice coming there. It's all about compromise, right? That's like the main theme in your relationship right now. And it's like, if you're not going to love me, I'll move forward with the Fool and try a new leap of faith with any past rejected offers. So that could mean that maybe you've rejected someone in your past, someone else, and you're just like, you know what, let me just give them a try. You know, Sizzla, give me a try, cause okay. We're going into reggae. So yeah, I feel like either you are thinking about giving someone else a try and moving forward, or you're just going to give this person the benefit of the doubt and you want to work things out because you do see a long-term commitment, because I feel like you're ready. You're ready either way, for either new or old. It does not really matter. What matters is that whatever you missed out here is going to be coming back around and you're just going to jump right into it. And for them, I mean, like the Tower and the Fool reverse, it's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about, but everything starts crumbling down and everything starts to get revealed, and they're just trying to avoid going through some type of change that they know that they need to make, right? And I feel like they just, I do feel like this person has had like a huge fall of the ego. Like I said, the huge fall of the ego. The tower is the ego, right? Because the ego does not always listen. The ego wants what it wants. And it's not always the heart wants what it wants. Sometimes the ego also wants what it wants. So with the Fool being there, it's like, oops, that was a rookie mistake. That actually cost more of my own confidence in myself than it gained me anything else. And that's like a wake-up call that they have been trying to procrastinate for the longest haul. But that connection, or your connection, kind of like draws them back in and makes them realize like only true love can actually accept so much crap. Right? Like only true love can accept that much crap. Like how did Aquarius even, like how did Aquarius even stay in love with me after all my miserable behavior? That's what it is. So that's why they are dropping their shield. They're kind of like giving up, fighting this connection, and they're just surrendering to the Lovers card, which is deconnection. And again, like I said, we were just talking about that Five of Swords, wanting what you want out of it, wanting what your ego wants out of it. Don't tell me this is the Five of Swords. In your blockage, the Five of Swords. Yep. So let's be honest, you both played the game. Like the Five of Swords, it's always like two to do the tango. All right, like without you even realizing, you could be feeding off as well sometimes, or just trying to see what you're like. Say for example, you're just talking with one another, and then you just say something just to see their reaction. That's also like a sort of gaslighting that people do. All right, it's not like we're always like the angels in the conversation. Let's just be honest. And I feel like you know exactly where you went a little bit too far yourself, and now you're just like, man, it was not worth it. Like, So there's a little bit of regret, a little bit of like, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have provoked it. All right, like there's this provoke an energy that could come about, right? So yeah, Ace of Cups reverse. So it wasn't always out of love, right? Like sometimes we want it so badly that we cross some boundaries and lines ourselves as well, or we tend to do things just to get some type of love reaction, and it's just like backlashes, right? So again, with the Ace of Cups, I feel like you just like snapped yourself out of it. And you may have also felt like, yeah, see, Emperor, I know that you are definitely in control of all these triggers and emotions right now. That's been pouring out. It's like yeah, Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is taking back control. It's the straw that broke the camel's back here, and that made you realize like, okay, you know what, I need to be responsible of my own reactions, at least, because that's the only thing that we can do. We need to be responsible about our own reactions, and not feel responsible about their reactions. But if our reaction is still out of love, despite what is going on, and you know when to take a step back, when to control yourself, when to behave in a disciplined manner in regards to your emotions, especially if you feel rejected in a way, or if you felt like someone played with your heart. Like that's what it is. Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords is like feeling like someone played your heart, like they did it on purpose. And our reactions to that really determine the result of that. Are you going to allow this person to get away with it, or are you going to allow them to get away with it? Now that I want to take that back. Because that's, you see, that was ego. That was the ego that's speaking. But what I was trying to tell you is that your reaction to it, if you would just like distance yourself and be like, okay, I get you. I'll just leave you alone, you know. If that's what you want to do, if you want to act like you love me and then just act like you don't, that's on you. That's not ego. All right, that's like leaving someone with exactly what they try to portray you with the first in the first thing. I mean, like, wow, I cannot speak. I'm so sorry. Like, seriously, my right side of the brain just popped. I'm so sorry. 3 of Cups in their blockage. Nine of Wands. And the Empress. Well, we got a 3 of Cups and we've got an Empress here in the blockage. Oh, you know what that means, right? You know what that means. There could be definitely a third party. And with third party, it could just simply be their mother as well. But if you know that they're married, it could be their spouse. But let's not go into that depth, right? But, you know, when in the blockage comes like a lot of cards talking about another woman, because this is another woman, and a 3 of Cups, which is a 3-party situation, then you could imagine that they rejected you for a third party, because the 4 of Cups is rejecting that 1 cup because they're still focused on the other 3 cups. So just putting that out there. But we also have the Empress and the Emperor in the blockage. So it's kind of like you as a feminine Aquarius, you are in a masculine energy where you want to take action, but it gets like backlashed at you. And your person has a feminine energy as a masculine. So, because that's how I'm reading it. So that's how it works. So that means that they want to also fully be in their power, but they're more on the receptive end. So they want you to take the action, but your feminine body wants them to take the action. But when you get in that masculine energy, you may be the one that starts to chase, which kind of like makes things unbalanced again. You get me? And they want to be chased. And that's usually what's the thing that goes wrong, because the Emperor with the 5 of Swords and the Ace of Cups reverse is kind of like an energy of like, how dare you say no to me? How dare you reject me? How dare you? And they want more. Like they're just like not wanting to accept that there is unrequited love, because they feel like there is something behind it, underneath it. So there is this whole psychological game, and I'm not amplifying anything in regards to like them not loving you or anything like that, but it is a motivator. All right, that's all it is, and that makes a person just want to, you know, chase for the result even more. Like, do they really love me, or do they really not love me? Like, I need to know. That's the action of the Emperor that's been taken here. That's just working in your blockage, right? And again, we got the 3 of Pentacles here with their energy. So that's like 3 threes here. That's a third element. That's definitely going on behind the scenes, something that you are aware of. 7 of Cups is also talking about decisions and choices. We already said that, so there's definitely that's going on. And the Lover's card is definitely a decision, right? A decision in love, meaning that there are multiple decisions going on for your person. Discontent and boredom. Again, the 4 of Cups. Remember, I said this person has a secret in your last she said spread. Well, that secret may be starting to come out. Maybe that they rejected you for someone else in the past, and now it's starting to get revealed, and they're trying to dig down because they got what they deserved here with the justice, and whomever they invested in, it did not pan out the way that they wanted. Right? Because it's in their blockage. That third party is now in their blockage, meaning that it got backlash on them as well. You get my point? So with the Tower, they are trying to deny seeing the truth, but it got backlashed. Anyway, we got the throat chakra. So someone is about to communicate, or they feel like they have not communicated their truth. They have not communicated the fact that they felt, I wanted to say despondent. Anyway, I'm not even knowing if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Like I said, my brain just popped a minute ago. Anyway, we've got the Lover's card. So still, this connection has a very strong, long-lasting stability that's waiting. But then again, are you going to be forgiving this individual for what they've done and reach out to rekindle? Because there is going to be a new beginning here. All right, but before that new beginning can actually happen, for both of you to come a little bit closer to one another and back into harmony, the truth needs to be revealed in regards to the past. This truth is the Judgment card. This is all talking about something that has happened in the past that needs some type of review. Truth. See, the Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Only with that truth, double the truth, you see that? It does say triumph and success, but it is still talking about a truth both ways. Only if this truth gets revealed, that's when you can move forward, because you will have the clarity and the breakthrough. And again, it could be, like, again, choose wisely. It could be that this is a motherly karma, like a third person in this situation could also indicate a mother. Like maybe the mother did not want you to be with them. Like they were not accepting you. And that was your part of the healing. Angel of communication. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Communicate clearly about how you felt rejected, in a sense. And I know that that's probably very hard. I mean, like, especially if you're being ignored or rejected already, it's like you gotta be the bigger person and you gotta do it for your own healing, whatever you're going to speak up about, right? So I understand that that's not going to be that easy for you. And it's all on you whether you want to do it. But communication is indicated here twice. Goddess of nature, you read what you saw. Your dream is coming to fruition. So that dream could definitely indicate this harmonious relationship, getting closer towards one another. All right, let me just ask Spirit for the outcome for you. Outcome or advice for Aquarius before we move on to the extended. Hangman, just wait a little bit. Surrender. This is the waiting game card, actually. This is releasing all ego, letting go of all ego, turning a little bit upside down and distancing yourself in order to gain new perspective, new clarity, and new insights. Having some type of epiphany, download coming through when you are least expecting it and when you are taking a brief pause or a break. And then you will be reaching some type of happy relationship or commitment is coming your way. All right. But think about who you want to invest your time and energy in for the long haul. All right. Just think about how you are going to build a family, and if this person's behavior or attitudes fits your vision of a long-term stable family foundation. Also very important for you to think about, okay? 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords. See, this 5 of Swords keeps on popping up. It means that this is something that needs to be released, surrendered, and let go of, because it can be damaging the long-term foundation of a family, whether you're still not even married and you're thinking about marriage, thinking about the future. That's what this is talking about. Thinking about the future. 2 of Cups. Lover's card. So you're definitely having a lot of twin flame energy popping up, and I'm not sure if you are meeting your twin flame, if this person is your twin flame, or there is a new twin flame coming. But I've been predicting this for quite some months now, and I'm sure that even if it has not popped into your reality just yet, there is such a strong indication that you have something waiting for you, and that's why maybe you need to wait a little bit longer, because once you meet this person eye to eye, there will be an instant connection, and your divine, what's it called, like your higher self will immediately recognize them, immediately recognize that that person is the right person for you. There's no doubt. All right. Anyway, that was my reading for you, my dear Capricorn. I truly do hope that you enjoyed the reading. If you did, press a thumbs up, and I catch you guys in the extended or just next week. Sending you much love and light. Bye.